Hey, Sly Jones. How about some coffee? Oh, I spilled half of it out of the pot this morning. I'm not quite sure how that happens. Maybe after I finish my coffee, I'll be able to reflect and remember. I just woke up. Thanks actually for your excellent video and your kind words. And your interesting points about the categories of gamers. Where did I want to start? Oh, gaming in general. I did that free Xbox month. I wish I would have waited because I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. I only got online a couple times. I hadn't really even learned the games yet, so it was kind of a waste. So when I do get to where I'm cranking out Halo, to where I feel real confident that at least I'm playing. Like I played online with somebody, and they're like, "Oh, that thing you just ran over is a I don't know, a rocket launcher or something like that." And I'm like, "Where?" And he's like, "Right by your feet." I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "All right, can you find your legs if you can't find your feet?" Oh, you were talking about like the different types of gamers, and I often wonder why someone chooses to be, I don't know, obnoxious, I guess. And I was thinking just recently that I came up with a new idea, is that they don't want obnoxious to be abnormal. And I kind of thought, I think it's Stranger in a Strange Land, the sci-fi, I think it was written by Isaac Asimov. And the story he was telling was to come to a different conclusion, but the story was there were 3 monkeys in a cage, you know, a big one, a medium one, and a small one. And the zookeeper threw in a bushel of bananas, you know, enough for everybody. And so the medium-sized monkey went over there and picked one off the bushel. And the big monkey went over there and, you know, hit him on the head and took all the bananas. Like, he wasn't going to be able to eat them all. So eventually, the medium one and the little one were going to get bananas. But the big monkey was just like, "No, man, they're all mine until I say they're not." And so the medium-sized monkey kind of slunk away, holding its head. And then it noticed the small monkey, you know, huddling in the corner, because the small monkey knows the deal. And so the medium-sized monkey hits the small monkey. And I think that the reason why the medium-sized monkey hits a small monkey is the medium-sized monkey doesn't want to have what happened to him be out of the ordinary. He wants it to be a common thing so that what happened to him doesn't feel so terrible. You know, if we all get rained on, then getting wet's no big deal. That kind of thing. See, and it makes me think actually that that's kind of like a bleak outlook. But just like, I forgot his name again, Tanaka just said that you could have a wide variety of responses to having that big monkey hit you. And some of those responses will be like, you know, the enforcer of fairness, or it'll just be like, you know what, sometimes life dishes you out some pretty hard knocks, and I'm not going to let that turn me into some sort of icky gamer. Let's see. Thank you for the compliments. Can't game with you just yet. Oh, work. No, I'm going to be working for the rest of my life. And my observation, is that I wasn't able to put myself through college back when I was younger. And now I don't really see, I don't know if in retrospect, if it would have done me any good, but now I don't really see what a college education throws you up as high as people are expecting. Because I've been working minimum wage jobs my whole life with people who went to college. So I mean that might not say anything in particular, but you know, just my observation is just because you went to college, the only certainty is you're going to be in debt. And my idea actually was to try to do physical jobs. I've always enjoyed exercising, and every once in a while someone will come join me in my physical job. They get hired on, and I can just tell right away that they're not in shape or they're not used to exercising. And after about like 6 months, you watch this kind of like, and it's not really a physical transformation. I mean, some people do slim down, but you can see some sort of like inner glow and happiness. It feels good to exercise, just like a couple hours every single day. Eventually you just kind of feel kind of good. And I was thinking, like, not everyone, it's actually, it would be, the system would be broken if everybody who worked hard became rich. The system's not designed that way. But the system can be worked that everybody who works hard can lose weight and be happy. You just have to pick a real active job. And so that's what I thought. I thought I'd just try to be active, live a real simple lifestyle so that not very much money is all I need to be happy. So yeah, so in some basic good shape and a small amount of savings, and yeah, I'll just work the rest of my life. But a lot of people, even a lot of people who have retirement plans and made a lot of money, they end up working the rest of their life as well. So that doesn't seem like such a doom gloom thing to say. Actually, one of my bosses, he might have stayed, I mean, he probably stayed too long in his job, but he didn't retire until his mid-60s, and he passed away real soon after his retirement, which is kind of sad, because I think he started doing kind of like half retirement. And one time he said to me that he feels like he was reconnecting with his family in a different way, he said. And I thought that was wonderful. I'm glad he got that opportunity. But I wonder, he also seemed kind of surprised and happy about it. And I wonder if he was afraid to give up on the life that he had known all his life, you know, working every day, for a life that he was not familiar with, which was being with his family every day. And so I think he was pleasantly surprised when that turned out to be way more rewarding and wonderful than he thought it was going to be. So, yeah. Though if I had my druthers, I would make a community farm and just kind of organize it and do the best I could to make sure that all the people that came to work on the farm or run businesses on the farm were committed to success. I think that would be fun. It'd be fun to have some property and rent out some business spaces and have classes and you know, provide food and shelter and I don't know, like a micro society. I think that'd be a blast. All right, Sly Jones. It's a pleasure having coffee with you. Thanks for watching that entire video. That's a long one. And you know, I'll make this a little bit longer. I mean, the reason why I make videos is for me. That's you said something about liking the fact that I respond to people. Basically, what I'm trying to do is record my responses to things. And get an idea of how I do respond, how I felt at that moment, and then years from now, if I feel any different, why do I feel different, and or that I'll be aware that I felt that way. Because sometimes, like, I'll say something to myself, or I'll feel something about something, and then something will remind me of the fact that it seems to me that I've thought this before, I've felt this before, and I think that sometimes that we might try to forget things or not give things the importance that they should have. And I thought like having a video record might help, I don't know, keep that in mind. So like if 5 years from now I'm still talking about how much I'd love to be on a farm, I'll have to ask myself what steps have I taken to be able to afford property, or if not afford property, find somebody who's doing something similar and try to join in with their collective. Alright, Sly, that's all I got, buddy. See you in the tubes.